Ồ, thanh long ngon quá ha.
Ăn không? Cho nè.
Thế hả? Thế không?
Ăn này hên lắm à.
Thế hả? Cảm ơn cô nhiều nha. Cảm ơn. Cảm ơn cô nhiều nha. Yeah. Yeah, free dragon fruit. Hey everybody, it's me Kyle, and today I'm in the Mekong Delta. This is my longtime friend Khoi. He's the owner and operator of Water Buffalo Tours. They offer some authentic tours here in the Mekong Delta, and that's exactly what we're going to do today. And he's going to take me on one of the best day tours possible of the Mekong Delta region. And my friends are here too. Okay, let's go. We're gonna start off at the market here. All right, let's go. Ready? Hi, xin chào.
Vậy đi hỏi anh cái gì? Xin chào cái cây xin chào. Anh nói tiếng Việt hả?
Oh wow. Guys, this market is so friendly. These people are so friendly. It's incredible. Usually, sometimes I have problems in Vietnam with filming people, but here, everybody is so friendly. Everybody wants to be filmed. It's great.
Trời ơi, quay phải lên hình chứ vậy sao ai chịu? Mày vậy tao mới thương. Ôi vậy chịu. Vậy tao mới thấy mày nghèo tao mới thương, tao mới cưới mày. Lên hình thì có gì đâu.
This is like one of the most authentically legit markets I've ever seen. Guys, you have to come here. It's a sensory overload. I don't know what to film. There's so many things to film. Way too many things. It's incredible. Everyone's talking. Everyone's so friendly. Everybody's curious. This is a real Mekong Delta. I'm telling you, man. You don't get this treatment in Saigon. You don't. And of course, like all other Vietnamese markets, you get to experience some real Vietnamese food. This is tao hủ đường. Tao hủ đường, my favorite Vietnamese dessert, by the way.
That's awesome.
Oh, they want me to sit down. They want me to sit down. Somebody slapped my butt. They wanted me to sit down. Yeah. Ooh, that the whole is so good. God.
Look around. Look around.
This is Vietnam, right here.
Something about my mom and my dad. Like a milk carton.
It does make me think of my childhood.
My dad used to come to my kindergarten, open my milk carton.
Really? That happened to me too.
Em quay hai đứa này là dẫn qua bên bờ.
Dẫn qua đâu?
Dẫn đi nước ngoài luôn. Nè hai đứa nào coi được đứa nào thì cả đứa đó. Trời ơi. Đây, hai đứa thì được đứa nào cả đứa đó.
Alright guys, so the next part of the tour is a bicycle ride or a motorbike ride, depends on you, through the authentic, natural feel. This is where people actually live, right? This is not a part of the tour experience. This is actually real. Like, we are in somebody's neighborhood right now. Actually, your neighborhood.
Yeah. It's called a hamlet, not village.
Oh, no, oh, hamlet. It's smaller than a village, yeah.
Yeah, smaller. Oh, sweet corn to the left.
Oh, wow, corn.
Yeah, sweet corn.
Wow. pretty awesome. We're riding around, and this is Khoi's old neighborhood, and he's like shouting out to people, "Hey, what's up? Hey!" Everybody knows him. It's really awesome. Yeah, I really don't think that I can ever get sick of just looking at the greenery, right? The lushness of it. It's a very back to basics thing. It's a very Vietnamese thing if you think about it, right? The rice feeds the people, and here we are. Right, here they are over there. That's where they live, right? So it's a very back to basics type of a thing, and that's what I love about Vietnam still, because you do have the countryside like this in addition to the cities. So one minute you can be eating some fancy steak at a 5-star hotel, right? And another minute you can be out here all within the span of a few hours. So that's what's awesome about Vietnam, and that's why you should come to Vietnam too. You can experience that and this. I met Khoi over 6 years ago when I went to Vietnam by myself for the first time through a mutual friend, and he actually did exactly this, what we're doing right now. 6 years later, he drove me to the countryside. We mutually share a countryside, and he drove me. I was like a hitchhiker randomly, and he gave me a ride, and that's how we know each other. And after that bike and or motorbike ride, we are at the coast at the seaside restaurant and enjoying some of this area's finest Mekong Delta seafood, believe it or not. And we're gonna start off with clams. Clams caught over there. The rest of the lunch has arrived, and what are we eating?
Canh chua.
Sour soup.
Fish in the clay pot.
Oh, nice.
Catfish. Mekong River
Catfish, right?
Yeah.
Catfish?
Not catfish. Dark skin Mekong River fish.
Mekong River fish, okay.
Yep.
And rice, of course, and then...
And steamed okra.
Oh, okra, yeah, đậu bắp, steamed okra.
Tofu and lemongrass.
Tofu and lemongrass.
We do business to keep ourselves small, because I think it's a very responsible way to the area where we operate, especially it's my hometown or my village. In brief, I want to have a cap on maybe 15 or maximum 20 people coming down here every day, even though we choose a different kind of route to ride a bike or scooter, but I want to make sure that I want to keep the life of local to be the same. I don't want to turn the area into touristy area, and then I don't want to see my local fellows to be dependent on tourism. I think it's a very irresponsible to do that way. So that's my philosophy. Keep it small. However, the most important goal is to make sure that my clients to come here to experience the real stuff, real local activities, rather than big crowd or big buses. I don't want that.
What sets you guys up apart from all those day tours to like Mỹ Tho or Bến Tre that you can book off of, like, the backpackers area? Well, what's so different?
The huge difference is we are customizable, and our itinerary is very unique. We do the big circle. We don't repeat our route. Another special thing is we only do private tour. We don't just team people up for a big tour, then we earn a lot of money, but put them on the big bus, then go to one area, do shopping, come back. We do different way. Our itinerary is very unparalleled. No shopping, no mucking around. You got to see the real stuff of locals. and that's our signature.
How is your English so good? Because Khoi is actually from Vietnam. Like he's not a Viet Q. He's from Vietnam. Countryside guy, you know, farmer.
Yeah.
Right? How's your English so good? Because people are gonna wonder.
I love to learn. I didn't learn any English at high school, but when I worked as a tour guide in 1994 with a funny chunk of English, that helped me to get a job. But since I got into tourism, I think that's the best job to learn English. So I pick up a lot of vocabularies from my clients. But remember, I told you 1994 to 2000, you have to obtain the travel permit. So at that time, you have to actually buy the package. I mean, you travel from Saigon to Hanoi or the other way around. So I guided many package tours like that. So we got a lot of free time.
I see.
So in a tour, I have a lot of clients who volunteer to be my English teacher.
Oh,
so
wow.
that explains why I learned so quick.
I mean, your English is better than a lot of people who live in America for like 30 years, to be honest.
No.
That's pretty incredible.
Still learn day by day. But
yeah.
I mean, if you want to learn English, I think the best way to learn is you should become a tour guide. Yep.
Well, there are some Vietnamese people watching right now, Vietnamese students, college students watching right now. So that's your English tip for the day. Yeah, become a tour guide.
Be a tour guide for 6 months, much better than you learn at your university for 4 years. Yeah, serious.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah.
Because you never know what kind of question tourists are going to throw at you.
Yeah.
They can be teacher, they can be engineer, they can be anyone who asks different kind of question, and you learn from that question.
What's a weird question somebody has ever asked you? Like, you're like, what the? Like, what kind
I bumped into a farmer from Australia. He asked me different names of cows. I don't know. That's a very hard question. At the end of the day, he get upset. He said, "Why? If you're a tour guide, you should know what type of cows is that." I said, "In Vietnam, we only separate it's a meat cow or milk cow. I don't know the name of different kind of cows." So he has a special interest in that. He got very upset. So for me, I still remember that's the most difficult question I've ever encountered. The different type of cows.
Right. Okay. Last thing. Now, if people watching, and likely they are, what is one thing you can recommend if they want to travel to Vietnam? What's the one advice or something that from all your years of experience?
The smartphone, I should remind, that really changed the nature of tourism. Smartphone, I mean, you can choose different kind of tour. You can go on the TripAdvisor or Lonely Planet. You choose different things. But my advice is, if you have your smartphone, use the local expertise. Don't just book package tours. Try to choose the best local guide or the local travel agent and book your tour locally. That's where you get the most out of the local expertise. All right? You can book your hotel easily now through your smartphone, and you can buy different things. But when it comes to tours, I think the local expertise counts. Right? Because it doesn't matter how well you learn about Vietnam. You read many books, but the local boy who, like me, I was born and grew up here, so I know this area better than anyone else. Or I would say that.
Right. That's it. A local guide. Yeah.
Yeah, local expertise and local travel company.
No, but I felt even so far, and the tour is not over, by the way, guys. What's after this?
We go to Mekong River where we have the 2 boat trips.
Yeah, we got a boat thing. So, but already so far, I felt like this has to be the most authentically local tour. Like we're kind of like flies on the wall in a sense. It doesn't feel like we're walking into something touristy at all, because we haven't seen another foreigner, since we left Saigon. Right.
That's our signature.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I recommend this tour. This is because.
Yeah, we want to offer the authentic Mekong, real local activities other than shops and restaurant for tourists. The restaurant behind us, no English menu in here.
Right. So we actually bought the shrimps and the prawns and the fruits, and then we gave it to them. So that's a part of the tour as well. Normally, that's pretty sweet.
We don't pick up the seafood from here because, as I mentioned, you don't know. As a local boy, I grew up here. I know how bad it is if you keep the seafood in the fridge for a week.
Right.
I don't like that.
I like that.
So that's why I usually order the fresh stock every morning for my clients.
No, I like that. I like that. That's awesome. Okay, so let's continue on with the tour. Yeah, let's go. All right,
beautiful. Thanks.
Okay, second part of the boat experience. This time, more greenery, more lushness. Okay, so the boat ride is over and we're just walking back to the van and we're walking through a real scenic local village, and trust me, there are no exit through the gift shops here. This is just real. There's a cemetery over here. Look, Ben, a cemetery.
Yeah.
You see it? That's a Vietnamese cemetery. Now you know.
Anyone can get buried anywhere.
Well, not anyone, but you know. So how do you feel about this real Vietnamese experience?
Good.
Is it a lot different than Winnipeg?
Yeah.
What's the biggest difference?
It's funner.
Oh yeah, and guess what? Motorbike! Oh, cảm ơn nhiều. Oh my
Em
God.
bỏ vào bỏ hộp.
Yeah, yeah, right here, Longan, right here. Smells good. Right there. Her kid's up in the tree getting it down. Look at this kid. Oh my gosh. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap it up here. We're gonna head back to Saigon. If you want this authentic tour experience, day trip from Saigon, or any other tours within Vietnam, Khoi is the guy to contact at waterbuffalotours.com. Send him an email. And when you do, mention Kyle, or Kyle sent you, or whatever you saw the video, and you'll get maybe a special deal. Alright?
Beautiful.
This is the guy. Really, really great company, really great guy, really great tour. We're gonna head back to Saigon now. Khoi, thank you again.
Thanks for the day.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thanks for coming up.
Thank you. Ben, did you have a good time? Ben
Get a bit
approved.
sunburned, yeah.
Ben approved. All right, guys, let's get on the bus. Let's get out of here. Anh có bao giờ xuất hiện ở trên mạng bao giờ chưa?
Chưa.
Này lần đầu anh cảm giác làm sao?
Cảm giác rất đẹp.